Did you try turning it off and on again? Margaret Chen asked, her voice dripping with mockery as she mimicked my standard 8 support response. Around the elaborate dining table of her mansion, my in-laws snickered into their wine glasses. I'm Rebecca Liu-Chen, and according to my husband's family, I'm just the 8 support specialist who married above her station. If only they knew. Actually, Mom, Michael, my husband, tried to intervene. Becca's been promoted to. Yes, senior 8 support, how impressive. Margaret waved her hand dismissively. Though I still don't understand why you waste your time at public university when Chen Industries could use someone to manage our office computers. I took a sip of water, hiding my smile. Chen Industries, my father-in-law's precious company, had been trying to break into cybersecurity software for years. What they didn't know was that they were competing against me, or rather, against Guardian Shield Technologies, the company I'd built in secret over the last 5 years. The university suits me, I said quietly. I like helping people. Help yourself first, Charles Chen, my father-in-law, interjected. Our new cybersecurity division is looking for support staff. The pay would be better than. What do they pay you at the university? Enough. I thought about the contract I'd just signed that morning. A $50 million deal with a major bank for Guardian Shield's latest security platform. Barely, Margaret sniffed. I saw your car in the driveway. 5 years old. Really, Michael, you should buy her something more appropriate for a Chen wife. Michael shifted uncomfortably. He knew I'd refused his offers to buy me a new car, just as I'd refused to let him pay off my student loans. What he didn't know was that I could have bought the entire Chen family's car collection without denting my bank account. I like my car, I said. It's reliable. Like you, Margaret said with false sweetness. Reliably basic. More snickers from my sisters-in-law, both married to investment bankers and living off their husbands' wealth. My phone buzzed. A message from Maya, my chief operating officer. Bank contracts signed and processed. Stock should jump 20% at opening bell tomorrow. I tucked the phone away, thinking about the morning's meeting. While the Chens thought I was fixing printers at the university, I'd been closing one of the biggest deals in cybersecurity history. Guardian Shield's new AI-driven security platform was revolutionary, something Chen Industries had been trying unsuccessfully to develop for years. Speaking of basic, Charles said, swirling his wine, our tech division lost another contract today. Some upstart company called Guardian Shield. Their CEO must have connections. No one's ever even met them in person. I thought about the virtual meetings I conducted under the pseudonym R.L. Gray, using voice modulation software and a carefully crafted digital avatar. In 5 years, no one had guessed that one of the most innovative tech companies in the country was run by the basic it girl they dismissed at family dinners. Maybe they just have better technology, I suggested. Charles scoffed. Impossible. We hired the best developers, spent millions on research. This Guardian Shield must be cutting corners or worse. If he only knew how many nights I'd spent coding, how many years of research had gone into our platform. While Chen Industries threw money at the problem, I built something from the ground up, testing every line of code myself. Their CEO was probably some trust fund kid playing with daddy's money, Margaret declared. Not like our Michael, working his way up properly in the family business. Michael was actually the only Chen child who worked for a living, running Chen Industries' marketing department. He was good at his job, which made what I had to do next even harder. My phone buzzed again. Maya, Chen Industries trying to schedule a meeting. They want to discuss potential collaboration. What should I tell them? I thought about the flash drive in my purse, containing proof that Chen Industries had tried to hack Guardian Shield's servers last month. They'd failed, of course. My security was better than that. But the attempt had triggered automatic countermeasures, documenting everything. Standard channels, I texted back. Let them sweat a little. Becca, Michael touched my arm. Tell them about your new project at work. The one with the student records? Oh yes. Margaret leaned forward with exaggerated interest. Do tell us about your filing system or whatever it is. I thought about what I was really working on, a quantum encryption protocol that would revolutionize data security, but they didn't deserve to know that. Just updating some databases, I said mildly, nothing exciting. You should let Michael help you find a better job, my sister-in-law, Amanda, suggested. Something more ambitious. I remembered the venture capitalists who'd fought to invest in Guardian Shield's last funding round, valuing the company at over $2 billion. I'm happy where I am. That's your problem, Margaret sighed. No ambition, no vision. When I think of all the connections we could offer you. My phone buzzed one more time. Maya, they're getting desperate. Word is they're about to lose the government contract too. Ah yes, the government contract. Chen Industries had been the frontrunner until Guardian Shield demonstrated our new platform last week. Now they were scrambling. Actually, I said carefully, I heard Guardian Shield's new security platform is quite innovative. Maybe Chen Industries should consider a different approach. Charles slammed his glass down. That company is nothing but smoke and mirrors. Next board meeting, I'm doubling our R&D budget. We'll show them what real innovation looks like. I thought about the meeting scheduled for next week, the one where Guardian Shield would demonstrate exactly how we'd stop their hacking attempt, the one where they'd learn just how far behind they really were. More wine, dear? Margaret asked sweetly. Though on your salary, perhaps you should stick to water. My phone lit up with another message, this time from our PR team. Ford's profile confirmed for next month. They want to do a cover story on Arla Gray, the mysterious CEO revolutionizing cybersecurity. I smiled, thinking about how that cover would look framed on my office wall. The office none of them knew existed. Water is fine, I said. I have an early meeting tomorrow. Of course you do, Margaret sighed. Those computers won't fix themselves. If they only knew what I would really be doing, finalizing the details of a security system that would protect millions of people's data, that would change the face of cybersecurity forever. But they'd find out soon enough. Michael walked me to my car after dinner. I'm sorry about Mom, he said. She just wants what's best for you. No, I corrected gently. She wants what she thinks is best for the Chen family image. He kissed my cheek. Just think about the job offer at Chen Industries. Dad really could use your help with the cybersecurity division. I thought about the evidence of their failed hacking attempt, about the contracts they kept losing to Guardian Shield, about the revolution in security technology they couldn't seem to grasp. Trust me, I said, I'm exactly where I need to be. As I drove home in my reliable 5-year-old car, I thought about choices and appearances, about assumptions and reality. The Chens saw what they wanted to see, a basic IT worker who should be grateful for their connections. They had no idea what was coming. The Chen Industries boardroom looked exactly as I remembered it from family events, all mahogany and leather, designed to intimidate. But today, sitting here as R.L. Gray's representative, I felt only amusement. Ms. Liu, Charles Chen said stiffly, not recognizing his own daughter-in-law behind my designer suit and professional demeanor. Guardian Shield appreciates you taking this meeting. Of course, I opened my laptop. Though I'm curious why you requested it, given your recent activities regarding our network. His face reddened slightly. Michael, sitting beside him, looked confused. I'm not sure what you mean, Charles blustered. I turned my laptop around, displaying the security logs. 3 weeks ago, Chen Industries launched a sophisticated attempt to breach Guardian Shield's servers. Would you like me to detail exactly how you failed? The room erupted in whispers. Board members shifted uncomfortably. That's a serious accusation, Michael said, frowning at the data. Dad? Charles adjusted his tie. A routine security test. Standard industry practice. Industrial espionage is not standard practice, I corrected, pulling out more documents. Niger is hiring former employees to steal trade secrets. Yes, we know about that too. Now see here. No, Mr. Chen. You see. I stood up. Guardian Shield has documented every attempt you've made to steal or replicate our technology. We could have pressed charges. Instead, our CEO decided to give you a chance to explain yourselves. Your CEO, Michael scoffed. The mysterious R.L. Gray who never shows their face. Tell them to come talk to us directly if they're so concerned. I smiled. Actually, that's why I'm here. I pressed a button on my phone. The boardroom screens lit up with Guardian Shield's corporate profile, my profile, showing the connection between R.L. Gray and Rebecca Liu. The silence was deafening. That's impossible, Charles whispered. Becca. Michael stared at me like he'd never seen me before. Surprise, I turned to address the board. For those who don't know me, I'm Rebecca Liu-Chen. You might remember me as the basic aid support worker your CEO loves to mock at family dinners. I'm also Arla Gray, founder and CEO of Guardian Shield Technologies. The next few minutes were chaos. Board members frantically pulling up Guardian Shield's market valuation. Charles trying to maintain control. Michael looking like his world had turned upside down. You can't be, Charles finally managed. You work at the university. Part-time, yes. I enjoy teaching. But most of my time is spent running the company that's been consistently outperforming yours in cybersecurity innovation. I pulled up more slides. Market comparisons, technical specifications, client testimonials. While you were busy underestimating me, I built something revolutionary. That government contract you lost last week, those banking clients you couldn't land, they all chose Guardian Shield because we're simply better. Why? Michael asked quietly. Why keep this secret? Why let my parents treat you like I was beneath them? I met his eyes, because they needed to show who they really were, how they judge people based on appearances and assumptions. My phone buzzed, a message from Maya. Ford's article just dropped. Stocks up 30%. Right on schedule. I turned the laptop to show the Ford's website. There was my face on the digital cover, alongside the headline, The Hidden Genius of Silicon Valley. How Arla Gray built a cybersecurity empire in secret. Charles lunged for his phone, presumably seeing the same article. His face went from red to white as he read. $2 billion valuation, he muttered. Pentagon contracts, revolutionary AI-driven security. The technology you tried to steal. I smiled. I developed it in my spare time between fixing printers and attending your condescending family dinners. The boardroom door burst open. Margaret Chen stormed in, waving her tablet. This is a lie, she declared, some sort of trick. Hello, Mother Chen, I said calmly. Enjoying the article? She faltered, finally recognizing me in my CEO persona. But you're just what? Just its support. Just someone who married up. I pulled up Guardian Shield's financial reports. Your son married a billionaire, Margaret. You just didn't know it because you were too busy looking down on me. Michael stood up. All this time, the old car, the modest lifestyle. I wanted to succeed on my own terms, I explained, not through family connections or married wealth. But now? Charles asked, a calculating look entering his eyes. Now you have a choice. I laid out 2 folders. Option 1. Chen Industries ceases all attempts to steal our technology, and we pretend the hacking never happened. Option 2. We press charges and release the evidence publicly. You would destroy your husband's family business. You tried to destroy my company, I countered. The difference is, I'm giving you a chance to do the right thing. The board didn't take long to decide. Within an hour, papers were signed acknowledging Chen Industries' wrongdoing and agreeing to cease all industrial espionage. As the board members filed out, Margaret lingered. Why didn't you tell us? She asked. We could have. Could have what? Accepted me. Respected me. That respect would have been based on my bank account, not who I am. I gathered my things. You never tried to know me, Margaret. You saw what you expected to see. Michael waited until everyone else had left. I feel like I don't know my own wife, he said quietly. You know me, I corrected. You just didn't know what I was building. There's a difference. And now we see if you can handle being married to someone more successful than your family expected. 3 months later, Guardian Shield went public. The stock price doubled on the first day. Charles tried to propose a merger. I declined. Margaret started telling her country club friends about her brilliant daughter-in-law in tech. I ignored the sudden invitations to social events. Michael struggled at first, but ultimately proved himself better than his parents. He left Chen Industries to start his own marketing firm, building something for himself instead of relying on family connections. As for me, I still teach at the university 1 day a week, still drive my reliable car, still help people with their computer problems. But now I do it from my corner office in Guardian Shield's headquarters, where the Forbes cover hangs on the wall. A reminder that success isn't about what others see, but what you build when they're not looking. Last week, a young intern stopped by my office. Is it true? She asked. Did you really build all this while everyone thought you were just fixing computers? I smiled, remembering all the dismissive comments, all the underestimation, All the secret late nights coding while the Chens thought I was stuck in a dead-end job. Sometimes, I told her, the best way to succeed is to let others underestimate you. Just make sure you're building something extraordinary while they're not paying attention. She looked around at the empire I'd built in secret, at the evidence of success that had been hidden in plain sight. They don't underestimate you anymore, she observed. No, I agreed, glancing at a text from Margaret. Another desperate attempt to get me to attend a charity gala. Now they overcompensate. But I learned something important from those years of being underestimated. What's that? True value isn't in how others see you. It's in what you see in yourself. I turned back to my work. Another revolutionary security protocol in development, another step forward while others tried to catch up. They thought they knew me. They thought they could define me. They were wrong. And now they'll never underestimate me or anyone else again.